Topic 1. Global financial markets are on alert as central banks, including the Bank of Korea, Reserve Bank of India, and Reserve Bank of New Zealand, are set to make rate decisions, potentially impacting currency values and economic projections. Details. The Bank of Korea, Reserve Bank of New Zealand, and Reserve Bank of India are expected to announce interest rate decisions this week. According to Reuters, the Bank of Korea and Reserve Bank of New Zealand are anticipated to lower rates, while the Reserve Bank of India is expected to keep rates unchanged. Meanwhile, Nintendo's stock rose by 4.4% following reports that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund plans to increase its stake in Nintendo and other Japanese gaming companies. Most of the Asia-Pacific markets saw gains, led by a nearly 2% rise in Japan's Nikkei 225 index. Thailand's annual inflation rate accelerated in September due to rising diesel and vegetable prices, but remained below the central bank's target range of 1% to 3%. The Consumer Price Index in September rose by 0.61% year-on-year, falling short of Reuters' forecast of 0.8%. Thailand's Ministry of Commerce revised its inflation forecast for the year from a range of 0% to 1%, down to 0.2% to 0.8%. Topic 2. China's foreign exchange reserves have seen a growth, indicating a strengthening of financial stability and economic health in the country. Details. As of the end of September, China's foreign exchange reserve stood at $3.3164 trillion, an increase of $28.2 billion from the end of August. The State Administration of Foreign Exchange announced that the rise in reserves was due to a decline in the U.S. dollar index and an increase in global financial asset prices. Topic 3. The U.S. court's examination of a civil rights lawsuit alleging environmental racism in a Louisiana parish underscores the intersection of environmental policy and civil rights. Details. A civil rights lawsuit in St. James Parish, Louisiana, is set to be heard by an appellate court. The lawsuit claims that the parish has placed polluting industries, primarily in black communities, through racially discriminatory land use policies. Local groups argue that the parish has concentrated industrial facilities in black areas while protecting white neighborhoods, demanding an end to such industrial development. This case is part of the Biden administration's efforts to address the legacy of environmental racism. A lower court dismissed the lawsuit on procedural grounds, but the appeal will proceed based on ongoing discriminatory practices. Local groups are also seeking measures to prevent industrial facilities from encroaching on slave burial sites and to protect residents' health and the environment. Topic 4. China's significant cyber espionage operation targeting U.S. telecommunications firms highlights the ongoing cybersecurity tensions between the U.S. and China. Details. Chinese hackers appear to have infiltrated 3 major U.S. telecommunications companies for espionage activities, potentially aimed at identifying Chinese individuals under U.S. surveillance, according to U.S. officials. The FBI, intelligence agencies, and the Department of Homeland Security are in the initial stages of investigation, and the full scope and impact of the breach are still unknown. President Biden has been briefed on the incident. The compromised networks include major U.S. internet service providers such as Verizon, AT&T, and Lumen, with hackers seemingly having access to the systems for several months. The Ministry of State Security, MSS, China's foreign intelligence service, is believed to be involved, with Microsoft monitoring Chinese hacking activities and linking the operation to a division of MSS known as Salt Typhoon. The Chinese embassy has denied U.S. officials' claims. It remains unclear whether hackers accessed U.S. surveillance targets or what information was taken. If Chinese hackers gained access to this information, it could hinder U.S. intelligence efforts or provide misleading information. China has been conduct